Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, right next to my most frequent guest, Scott Ritter in New York City, the proof is in the pudding, right here. I arrived yesterday and I am here with Scott in New York for event we have today, the book signing event, right?
Correct.
And then I will be here for three more days.
Today's the 15th, and you'll depart on the 18th.
Yep. And then we will be in Washington DC.
For the inauguration.
Big thing. This is once in a lifetime. Thank you, Scott. This is thanks to Scott Ritter. Scott pulled this off to find the hotel for me, which is truly a miracle. And I mean it because I travel a lot, so I have an idea what was going on there. And then we have one more place in upstate New York.
Upstate New York, Poughkeepsie, New York, in a wonderful restaurant called Farmers and Chef. I know the owner, and he's the head chef. Beautiful food, beautiful people.
Yes.
And it'll be a beautiful evening.
And the links, if you still have time and you're in the area, you can find down below our video. It will be the link to see the details. So Scott, you lived in New York. We are in New York right now. What is your feeling about the city? Because you live in upstate New York now, right?
Yeah.
How is the city for you? Like when you look at New York City, how do you find it nowadays?
Well, I'm not a big city person by nature. I prefer outdoors and such. But
Yeah.
this city has a special meaning to me because I spent 7 years here working with the United Nations, and the whole New York City vibe was integrated with the United Nations. This was the headquarters. This is where my wife and I first lived. This is where we had our children. Our daughters were born in Manhattan.
Yes.
And so this city will always have a near and dear place in our hearts. We've seen it grow. I mean, when we first came here in 1991, it was a completely different city than it is today. We lived through, the Giuliani cleansing that made the city streets safe to walk again. We saw Times Square change from a bunch of strip clubs and hookers into a place where you can walk with your family with the lights.
So cool.
And then we saw it backslide a little bit. It's a little sad to see what's been happening, but
Bloomberg, right after?
starting with Bloomberg and then De Blasio.
The one and only.
But we still enjoy coming to the city and spending time here. It's this is the city where my life with my wife, my life with my family began.
Yeah.
And it will always be. It'll always be
Part
home
of
to
you,
us.
part of you.
us, and always,
So
we'll always.
cool.
When I come to New York City, even though I don't like the big city,
Yep.
it's like coming home. So
Okay.
yeah.
I'm glad to be here. Can I just tell you guys, in a way, it's so special for me, not just because I am doing this project with Scott, but because I was able to come here after a few years of not being in the US, especially in New York. I wasn't here for 14 years when I left. So I will have time to revisit the places I've used to live, and I will be showing you those places, so you'll get a little personal. But let's get to the point. Will Trump meet with Putin?
Oh, he will be with Putin.
When?
Probably sometime in March at the earliest. It depending on the realism of the expectations from the Trump administration, the meeting might be postponed.
Yeah.
Putin is not going to meet with Trump just to play games. There will have to be an agenda. That agenda will have to promote the Russian point of view. And if Trump isn't willing to do that, then Putin isn't going to waste his time meeting with Trump. The meeting is not automatic. It's not a reward. Putin's not here to reward Trump. And Trump brings no cards to the table. Trump doesn't have the ability to end this war. Only Putin has the ability to end this war. Trump has the ability to help accelerate the timeline under which the conditions that Putin insists on will be met. But if Trump wants to play games, if Trump thinks that America is somehow in charge here, I think Putin will prove him wrong.
So Trump flies to Moscow?
No,
Or you think it will be, can I just, sorry to interrupt you. So I came across this information when I had my live stream with Andrei Martyanov, that both Switzerland and Serbia offered the location for the meeting. So where this meeting you think will take place?
It won't take place in Serbia. The United States president is not going to go to Serbia. Switzerland, it could, and that is a traditional venue, but Switzerland has, for all intents and purposes, lost its neutrality.
Correct.
And Russia may not trust Switzerland to be that venue. So this may actually take place in a third venue that has yet to be disclosed. Finland used to be an option, but not anymore.
Slovakia, Hungary.
But again, you have to go to a place that Trump feels comfortable as well as Putin. But it might
Hungary.
be a surprise like
Budapest.
Hungary.
Budapest,
It
everyone.
might be Budapest. Yeah, that'd be a cool
Right?
place. Well, we'll see. I don't want to ever pretend that I know the future, but I just think that Switzerland should not be rewarded for its behavior. It should not be allowed to be the center of neutrality that it once was. And Hungary has shown that it can be both a member of NATO and be realistic when it comes to Russia. So and Trump likes Orban. So maybe Budapest. We'll see.
Thank you, Scott. Yeah, I was just thinking about Viktor Orban. Hungary is no longer the president of, doesn't have the presidency of EU now. Guess who took over? Poland. So the next 6 months, from January 1st until the end of July, what kind of show we're gonna
But
see?
we can guarantee that the meeting won't take place in Warsaw.
That's for sure. No. Scott, so I have one more question for you, because we have to make the quick video because Scott is busy. Do you, I lost my question, everyone. I think I'm excited looking at New York. So, were you gonna be working for Trump's administration in regards to bringing some common sense to the nuclear situation?
I won't be a member of the Trump administration, but I believe that I have the ability to influence the discussion and the debate. Hopefully I get my passport back this year. Hopefully I can return to Russia and continue the progress with the countering Russophobia aspect of the work. If you create a new mindset here in America, a realistic appreciation of Russia, that makes the ability for the United States to accept meaningful arms control, more likely. And I also believe that I have an ability to talk with the Russians to discuss issues, and from those discussions, maybe some ideas might emerge that could be useful for American policymakers. We'll see. I think I have a better chance of influencing the situation by working on the outside than I do from working on the inside.
Thank you so much. Yes, I fully believe that you will be part of this. It's already happened, by the way, a few weeks ago. So you contributed already a lot. So if you can have a Polish person talking to Russian person and talking to American person, you know who I'm trying to point here. We can have conversation, doesn't matter what's the nationality, and we can achieve peaceful outcomes. It's really just opening your mind and looking beyond the Russophobia and the brainwashing that has been put upon us for so long by intention, of course. So, everyone, Scott gotta go because he's busy. I gotta go too, and we will see you, those who are coming tonight, at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. In New York City. All the links will be down below the video. We will probably have one more live stream together before I leave, if not 2 more videos from Washington, by the way. I mean, this is like major event, of course. And any last thoughts to my audience, Scott?
No, welcome to New York City.
Thank you.
And I'm sort of looking forward to how you're going to
handle
show my city to the rest of the world.
Yeah, I will be showing some places that I am familiar with, but
so
so far,
too.
my kind of used to be my city, but I was tired of New York because, as you know, it's very intense. However, every place has its good sides and bad sides. So, thank you so much, guys. I'm so honored and so grateful to have time with this person next to me, with this gentleman, who puts a lot of work in what he is doing, and we all know this. And thank you, Scott, for all you do. Thank you for bringing me here.
Well, thank you for coming.
So let's be safe and let's continue. Thank you guys for watching. You find all the links down below, as well as Scott's Telegram, X platform. What else we have there?
ScottRitter.com.
That's right. Here we go. Thank you guys. Until next time. Bye everyone.